In this problem, what we want to do is to find the critical numbers of f of x equals 1 over x squared. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to observe the domain of this function. Alright, is equal to the real numbers, the whole real line minus the origin. Now, why is that? Well, if you actually notice, when x equals 0, this function is undefined. In fact, you can actually see there is a vertical asymptote at x equals to 0. Okay? Now, let's actually recall what a critical number is. A critical number is a number where the derivative of the function equals to 0, or where the derivative of the function is undefined, but that number has to be in the domain of the function. So here it is. So a critical number is a number in the domain of a function where the derivative is 0 or undefined. Okay, so obviously our function has a domain r minus 0, and so now what we have to do is actually find the derivative of our function, and we will do that. So 1 over x squared, okay, so d dx of 1 over x squared is equal to d dx, okay, of x to the negative 2. I'm writing this because it looks better for me this way, or it's easier for me to do. And this, of course, is going to be equal to negative 2 the exponent times x to the negative 2 minus 1, right? So this is just going to be equal to negative 2 over 1, sorry, negative 2 over x to the negative 3, or rather over x cubed, okay? So, so here it is. So y prime is equal to negative 2 over x cubed, and so this this derivative is never 0, and so note y prime is never 0. Why is that? Well, the numerator is never 0. The numerator is just a constant. And in order for a rational function to have a 0, it has to be a 0 of the numerator, and this function cannot be 0 for any value in its numerator because it's a constant. Alright, now this function y prime is actually not defined at x equals 0, but we're okay. This is not a critical number because x equals 0 is not in the domain of the function f of x. As we saw before, f of x is equal to 1 over x squared, and its domain does not contain the value x equals 0. So this function, so y equals to 1 over x squared, has no critical numbers. Thank you for listening.